Good morning to all. So in today's class we will discuss about the dehiscence of anther. Before we start this topic, let's remember previous class रे मु तुमको कहथिल जे anther wall विषय there are 4 layer of anther wall. Let's see. So there are 4 layer of anther wall. The anther wall consists of 4 layers. The outermost layer is epidermis. The outermost layer is epidermis. Below the epidermis there is presence of endothelium. And the third layer is middle layer. And the last important and innermost layer is tapetum. Innermost layer is tapetum. The outer layer is known as epidermis, then endothelium, then middle layer, and the last one is tapetum. So, in case of dehiscence of anther, tapetum helps in the dehiscence of anther. So, tapetum helps in the dehiscence of anther. After dehiscence of anther, there is release of pollen grains. Okay. So, it is बहुत important मन रखिया पाई. Tapetum helps in the dehiscence of anther. What or who helps in the dehiscence of anther? That is tapetum. So this is dehiscence of anther. The dehiscence of anther takes place in different ways in different plants. Different plant रे कौन हुए ना different type रो dehiscence of anther हुए. First one is transverse dehiscence, next is porous dehiscence, next is valvular dehiscence, and last one is longitudinal dehiscence. First one is transverse dehiscence. In this case, dehiscence occurs by the formation of transverse slits. Formation of transverse slits. So, in transverse dehiscence, there is formation of transverse slits. This is the transverse section and this is the longitudinal section. When transverse slits are formed and from these transverse slits pollen grains are released, then that type of dehiscence is known as transverse dehiscence. So next is porous dehiscence. In this case, dehiscence occurs by the formation of a small opening at the apex of the anther. Means that is the anther lobe and this is filament. When a pore is formed at the apical part of the anther lobe and at this point dehiscence of anther takes place in this porous part of the anther lobe which is present at the apical part, then this type of dehiscence is known as porous dehiscence. Porous dehiscence. Porous word comes from the word pore. So it's easy to remember. Next is valvular dehiscence. Valvular. Valve means a window-like structure or a slit or a ढांकुनी तुम्हें कहि पारो. So valvular dehiscence is in this case valves or window-like opening develop for dehiscence of anther. So this is the anther lobe and this is the filament, and in anther lobe there is a valve-like structure or window-like structure formed for the dehiscence of anther. When pollen grain released at this valve-like structure or window-like structure and resulting the release of pollen grain, then this type of dehiscence is known as valvular dehiscence. Last one is longitudinal dehiscence. In this case, dehiscence occurs by the formation of longitudinal slit. This is the longitudinal part. So, when the formation of longitudinal slits starts and pollen grains released by these longitudinal slits, then this is called longitudinal dehiscence. This is longitudinal dehiscence and this is transverse dehiscence. Transverse slits are formed in this case, longitudinal slits are formed in this case. So this is all about the dehiscence of anther. In the next class we will discuss about the pollination. Thank you.